We've been here so many times, and you still stand in awe at the size of this place. We're at AT&T Stadium. Welcome to Arlington, Texas. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Baltimore Ravens and the Dallas Cowboys.
To kick off for Baltimore.
Both teams riding 2-0 starts here. We'll get the turkey and move to 3-0 as Week 3 gets underway. And he's out of bounds, approaching the 25. Couple yards.
At their own 23-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And the power play of the gun only results in 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. They'll run in here with Jaden Blue. This is ahead for about 5. Look at Jimmy Ward getting up there to make that stop.
Nothing too fancy there. That is just some good physical football from a back who knows how to read his blocks, Kate, keep himself square, and go get those tough yards.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Blue gets the handoff. And what a hit there. She faced the press for moving the chains that time.
Okay, I think both sides feeling the sting of that one. The offensive players going to feel that one, not just in the moment, but tomorrow. But the defense, they feel a little worse, too, after that play, giving up a first down.
Going to the ground again on 1st. He stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice game. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Draw play. This is Williams. Breaks through and breaks away. He gets it ahead, lines up with about 3. Malachi Starks read that nicely. He makes the stop.
You know, some positive yardage there, Kate, but just as important, they're mixing up their play calling, and they could very well be setting up the defense for a big play later.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Prescott to throw. That is caught. He's got Lamb. And he's going to get this one ahead for what looks to be about 20 yards, maybe even a little more, and that first down.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the first down. That yardage really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
Shotgun snap, a give to Blue. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. That right there, exactly the type of havoc that a well-designed blitz can cause, Brock. Everyone's so busy picking up their rushers. That D tackle cleaned up.
Sure did. He gets his one-on-one. He shocks him with those heavy hands, knocks off that blocker, and knocked down that runner.
To the outside. This is caught by Pickens. And the stop is made at the 32, so give him almost enough for a new set of downs. Well, he was happy to take a backseat in favor of getting the win last week, Brock, but we all know receivers, right? I think he'd like a few more catches in this one.
Yeah, books have been written about certain receivers that want their touches. And when you produce, you're going to get more touches.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. He's got the first with room to go inside the 20. And he gets home. Touchdown, Dallas. Devontae Williams. That is touchdown number 20 of his NFL career. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And they jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Ravens nothing. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball at the 35 to begin this drive. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. Escapes the pocket. That's caught. Keenan Allen. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Offensive line fast. All right, they're shuffling things around a bit. Jackson to throw it. Headed out right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, secondary, well, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throwaway.
So still 10 to go on 2nd from the 33-yard line. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. They're cobbled together a yard there. Wrapped up on that play by big Quentin Williams. Well, you taught me, Brock, sometimes it works, and sometimes, like there, almost nothing from them as they just run it right into the teeth of that blitz.
Yeah, the thing, too, about that success is get ready to see more blitzes. D coordinators love to dial it up.
Third and long for him here. Andrews has it, working downfield. And And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they could be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
Running back sent in motion left. In the red zone on first. He brings it in. And he's going to be hit almost immediately after making the catch. Now, this is going to be about a 6-yard pickup.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
On second down, Jackson. And he gets it away, but nowhere close to that target. Incomplete. Quick thinking just to get rid of it there. Blocked it. No chance. It's third down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Now Jackson on third down. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to fourth down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards. On fourth now, on comes Tyler Luke. Going to try this field goal for the Ravens. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Luke knocks it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score. Maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Return starts from the goal line. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Return. The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Dak to the air here. Under pressure, down he goes. They got him at the 17. 1 quarter away so far. 7-3 is our score. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They have second and pretty long here. To throw is Prescott. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. And give him about 4, nothing beyond the catch, and hit got there quickly.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 10.
Here he goes, third and long. That one's incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Looking for George Pickens that time. So that brings up fourth and long. Dallas sends its punting unit onto the field. And he's only a handful of yards from his own goal line. That's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. Chased out to his right. This one's caught. It's Andrews near the sideline. To the sideline, and out he goes to end what was a fantastic gain. About 27 yards there. That is good for a Baltimore 1st down.
You want to know what keeps most of these defensive coordinators up during game week and preparation, Kate? It's just plays like that. It's quarterbacks being able to extend the play. It puts so much doubt into that defense and that defensive coordinator, too.
Flying down the middle with Henry. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's 2nd down. Sure seems like running at a blitzing defense shouldn't work out too often, Brock, but right there it did nicely for him.
Yeah, football's kind of a funny game, Kate, because it could be super complex. Yeah. You get into a lot of language and a lot of detail, and then other times, like, just run away from the bus. Just run away from it, and good things can happen.
On the move, headed right. He's running with it. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, positive yardage is positive yardage. And he got what he could before getting out. But it still leaves him short of the first after what looked like a broken play.
Third and just 2 to go. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Here he is on 3rd and short. And that's going to end up an incomplete pass. Not on the quarterback there. That pass was dropped. It's 4th down.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch. That yak. I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
Would have been a 45-yarder, but instead the offense staying out there. They're going for it on 4th. Now Jackson. Buys time, rolling right. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
One lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Plowing up the middle. He's out in the clear. And they'll get to him here. Play finally put to an end after about 15 yards gained, and they got that 1st down too.
It just feels like any time this guy touches the ball, it's a big play waiting to happen. He could be lined up wide, or when they use him as a runner, if someone doesn't get a hand on him quick, he's gone.
1st down from the 42. They'll start the drive with Blue. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Off the play fake, hits Prescott. He's under pressure, and down he goes. They get to him at the 38. Bobby Okereke.
A 7-yard loss.
And that's going to lead us to a 3rd and 13.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
Working from the pistol, Prescott. Contact is there, and that's going to break up the catch. Incomplete pass.
The defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
He has it at the 13. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Lamar back to throw. He's got it deep downfield. It's a Baltimore touchdown.
Jackson's pass complete to Zay
A receiver this
Flowers.
skilled, well, he's got
Touchdown,
every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
One after by Loop is up and good. Lead now up to a field goal.
Ravens 10, Cowboys 7. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Blue on the return. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Up the middle, Blue. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Prescott set to pass. Gets him on the in route. He's going to be hauled to the ground with a 1st down in tow, Brock. Give him 9 on that play. Here's Dak. There's the hit. They're going to force him out of play with a gain of about 12. And that's going to get Dallas the 1st down.
So critical, Kate, on those receiver screens to get that ball out with great precision. You don't want that receiver thinking about anything but navigating the blocks in front of him. That's well done by everybody.
On the give, it's Blue. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Offense to the line. 2nd down. Back to throw. Here's Dak. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Roquan Smith with the pick.
Intercepted by the Ravens. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
The Ravens in very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. This is Henry to start the drive. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Cowboys territory. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. I'll send a receiver left. Throwing on 2nd, Lamar. And he's going to go down deep on his own side at about the 42. Goes to the hurry up here. We need some extra time to think over 3rd and long. We've got a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Four guys out wide. Here we go, 3rd and long. Now it's Lamar. This throw's going to wind up incomplete. The intended target is running back, and the result's 4th down coming up.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had. Not against this defense. Not on that one.
Secures this at the 17. And his return's going to leave him enough time for 2, maybe even 3 plays before the half.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
They've got 1st down here, but just 18 seconds to work with. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. They've got 1st down here, but just 18 seconds to work with. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Nowhere to go with it. He's planted. They got him at the 16. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
6 brings up 2nd and 16 at the 16-yard line.
2nd down. Here's Dak. Oh, he put some air under this one. Right side. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our 1st half. Aubrey now to kick this one away. It's Deebo Samuel with the return. Good work so far. He's got room. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everything. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Receiver in motion, going left. Lane motioning left. They'll run here on 1st down. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's 2nd down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 46-yard line.
Second down. Here's Lamar. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Jackson's pass.
And that's just a good call. Not the type of lead or the down where you should be forcing anything. So good call there to just get rid of him.
Yeah, and this is called game management, right? Yeah. People get this bad perception of a game manager. He's a game manager. You should be a good game manager. And make sure you throw it away if nothing is there.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
The Ravens getting ready for the punt. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. That's taken at the 15. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. A great read by the defense there. They attacked, and they found that runner quick.
You look up run blitz by a linebacker.
Yeah.
That is in the dictionary right there.
There it is. Throwing on 2nd down, Prescott. A dive at the end, and that's what does it. Needed those last couple of yards on top of everything else.
Before the snap, right before the snap, you may have great adjustment made at the perfect time for the 1st down.
Now Dak to throw. This is Connie still going towards midfield. Stops there, but that gets them the first. A big gain before the defense got to him. Looks like about 22 yards.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. 12 yards on that play, and a good call, and that's on the 1st. That almost felt like an instant replay of his previous run, Brock. Another great opening created up front. And he said thank you very much.
And this offense totally in the driver's seat. You want to try to run it back a 3rd time? Also maybe a time to throw it right over their heads with a little play-action pass.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Prescott will look to throw. That's Pickens with a catch outright. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they snipped it out in a hurry.
Got the catch, but didn't get any yardage on it, so still 10 to go on 2nd down. Now Prescott. Flushed out of the pocket. He takes it himself. And Prescott finds him a first as he slides down to end the run.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
From the red zone on 1st. Out to his wide out, it's a screen. Attacking the screen. Look at this defense getting him down behind the line.
That's all about reading and recognizing right there for the linebacker. The only way you make a tackle for loss on a completion is you see it right away and you jump on it for a loss.
On second down, Dak. In trouble here, and he's not going to get away. They bring him down at the 22. There's Young again. And that is a couple for him today.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Defense looking to defend the marker on third down. Here's Prescott. And he's got him that first down as he hits the deck safely. They're going to be looking at first and goal.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Breaking the huddle, here's first and goal. From the gun, a carry by Williams. And he's going to reach the goal line. Touchdown, Cowboys! Williams, his second in this game, matching his total from last week. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Ravens 10.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up first and 10. Here's Lamar. On a quick slant, he's got Allen. Good play call there. 15 yards for their efforts, and they got the first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. Motion a receiver left. Now here's Lamar. And he can't hang on. The catch was there for him, Brock, but his hands took that one off. So the incompletion means it's second down.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. Looking to throw, Jackson. Send it out wide to Samuel. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback, but on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Negative yardage on that last play, even as they completed the pass. So a tough 3rd and 13 now. Now Jackson. Forced out to his right. Oh, he's going to run for it. He'll be out of bounds there. A lot to like, though, on that game. Give him about 19 yards. And that's going to bring up a Ravens first down.
19 yards.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
They get it to Andrews on the RPO. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Working inside the red zone. This is Cox going right back to Andrews. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Mark Andrews, a 6-yard score. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Return starts from the goal line. He'll head out of bounds on the return.
Trailing by one score late here. Okay, maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into a good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
On first down, it's Blue. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up second down.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
A third down run with Blue. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of 2 follows up a gain of 1, and now they're left with 3rd and 7.
3rd and 7.
I'm not sure if they've done or not. I'm not sure that they want to stop this cold weather's hot.
Yeah, here we go.
Dak to the air here. And he's not able to keep a hold of it through that hit. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. And it's incomplete. That's going to be a turnover on downs, depending on what the call is on this penalty. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. A costly penalty flag there as that turns 4th down into 1st and 10. Trying to beat him on the quick pass, but not quick enough. That winds up as a loss.
I wish everybody had the opportunity to feel how fast that decision is made. With that RPO, it is a split second. And when you make the incorrect read, well, the play's busted up before it ever has a chance to start.
Here's Prescott on 2nd down. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. Oh, defender there to knock it away, and he's able to do just that. 4th down coming up.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. They do snap it. Here's Prescott. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And he brings this one back. Touchdown, Baltimore, off the pick 6. Well, they had to try something there on 4th down, but that throw played right into what the defense was anticipating, Brock, and they make it hurt that much worse by taking the turnover back for 6.
Hey, I'm all for these great group celebrations, and, I'm not Captain No Fun, but one of these times I'd like to see that player run that football over to the D coordinator who predicted that play was coming and really made the right call to create that opportunity.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Back to the air, Prescott after that pick. And the catch in and out of his hands. Contact separating him from the football that time. 2nd down coming up. First play of the drive, Brock. You always tell me that's always the start of a new battle. And the defense wins round 1 in this series.
Yeah, and this next down kind of sets the table, right?
Yeah.
You got to now put yourself in a manageable 3rd down after lack of execution on 1st.
2nd down coming from Prescott. Makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 18. That's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
Here's Dak. And it's incomplete. He went up to contest that one, and it prevents the big 1st down play. Well, they're caught in that vicious cycle, Brock. They're losing partially because of the struggles they've had throwing the ball, but because they are losing, they've got to keep throwing it and risking these contested lanes.
I've said to you once, I've said to you a million times, coordinator's job is to get you open, right? My job is to get you a one-on-one, and your job
is to win.
And they're not doing it.
Throwing on 2nd, Prescott. They close in on him and drag him down on the other side of midfield. They got him at the 48. Offense in the hurry up here.
Back at his 48-yard line.
3rd and long for him here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Sometimes I scratch my head with 4th down decisions. Not here. This is 4 down territory for them, regardless of how much time left or where they're at on the field. You're down 2 scores. They've got to find 2 more possessions in this drive. It's got to end in points. You've got to end in a hurry.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4 down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Jackson looking to throw. Caught, nice gain left side. He has room past the 25. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Pass complete to Zay Flowers.
Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure is taking advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Luke with a point after. And that makes this a 3-possession game.
Ravens 31, Cowboys 14. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10. To throw, Prescott. Has him on the quick hitter. And a good gain here. 11 yards, it looks like. That's going to pick up a first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Now Dak to throw. Look at that power, deep left side. It is caught at the 20. Racing towards the corner, and he's across. Touchdown, Dallas. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Send right down the middle and good. And Lee now down to 10.
Ravens 31. Cowboys 21. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Give right up the gut to Hill. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. They give to Henry on the inside handoff. And he's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
That linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field. All I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Now it's Lamar. He's going to loft one deep to the left. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Deron Bland has it. And the Cowboys have some new life in the 4th.
Intercepted. The Cowboys
We've set it downs for them from the 31.
At their own 31-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Dak. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. kicked off by Malachi Starks.
Must be paying these guys day rate, not the hourly rate, because it took them just one play to answer interception for interception. We're right back, basically, to where we were 2 snaps ago, but with a whole lot of excitement in between.
The drive begins with Henry. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Ravens looking at a 3-0 start to the season. Five still to go here. This is 2nd down. Lone back gets the handoff. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign where they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Henry's going to try to pick it up. That's a 1st down for the Ravens, partner. And that should all but do it here. Okay, so they sent the blitz, but it almost seemed to backfire there, Brock. They ran through it for a pretty nice gain.
Yeah, because there's a little boom or bust,
yeah.
Right? Is an offense, as a QB, if you see that and run away from the blitz, it can be effective like it was there.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. They're going to pass it here. And he throws it quick, but what a pass rush that was. Able to hit him on the release anyway and break that up. 3rd down now after that incompletion.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And a big chunk picked up on that play, over 20, and he gets him the 1st.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. So the Ravens will fly home with the win. Man, they were facing a top 5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.